What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, and I'm back with another new review. This review is on Transformers Robots in Disguise Jazz. First and foremost, we'll take a look at the packaging. This is the packaging. That's the packaging art. That's Jazz from the cartoon. I'm watching the cartoon, but yet I haven't seen an episode of Jazz yet. I have them all DVR'd, except for the episode with Filch, which I caught on YouTube. Product shot. The car mode, Autobot Jazz, Transformers. It's got a nice little 9-step transformation sheet. Didn't use it at all. That's a nice product shot of Jazz. I like the chrome blue. Too bad they didn't have that in an actual toy. 9 steps. Game and app if you care. I don't. Alright. Moving right along. This is Jazz. He's pretty cool. You can get him in a nice pose. No problem. He's actually better than Sideswipe because he's stiff. His joints are nice and tight, and he's actually not. He doesn't fall apart in robot mode. So I love that. See, nice poses. Let's go over the articulation real quick. He's got a little bit of transformation joint that you can use for your posability, but mostly he just goes out, shoulders that far. You can go up and around. Yeah, you can clip this in if you want to. This clips in like that. Clip. And then he can go all the way around. He's got a 90-degree bend. He's got bicep swivel that's connected to the elbow. He's got a nice head swivel, and you can kind of look up about 10 degrees. Not much at all, but only enough if Optimus was talking to him. He's got a swivel, barely any tilt. He can tilt his head like maybe 2 degrees. He's got T-jointed hips. He can do the splits. He can kick up. He's got a really tight thigh swivel. He's got a little over 90-degree bend and a little bit of foot sway. Looking at the details, that's his head sculpt. Very nice. Got a nice silver on the crest, black painted helmet, silver face with that nice, like, darker sky blue for his eyes. He had a Sideswipe as well. He's got light blue, sky blue kind of. It's like a lot lighter in person than it is of this video. These stripes on the top of his hood. Got some nice red painted apps on his shoulders. Some red painted apps on his abdomen. Some black crotch paint. It's got like a gunmetal black kind of for a crotch. It's the same color as the gunmetal black for his windshield and windows. He's got those blue knees, and he's got some gloss black painted upper boots. That's Jazz's details. Looking at him really closely. His head. He's got some details on the top of his hood. Sculpted in. Nice sculpted shoulders. Looking at his arms. Not too bad. Down to his legs and his feet. Not bad. Now for transformation, you would want to close up his feet, clip this together, make sure it's solid, unpeg this, which if you see the armature there, it's got a peg, and there's a hole right there. So when you go to robot mode, you clip them in like that, and it holds them all secure. But to turn them into car worn, you push this back, clip it back like this, put that like that, flip the hood back up over his head. You want to turn his shoulders forward and bend them back on that transformation joint I showed you when I was showing you articulation. You take the javelin out of his hand, flip his fist into his hand, and kind of crosses his arms to become the hood of the car. And there's a peg hole in there, you see, and a nice peg. So all we want to do, all we want to do is we want to peg that in, like so. Hold on, guys. Won't be long. There we go. You gotta shift it back enough to. There we go. There we go. And then close the doors. Make sure everything's all solid in there. And there he is in car mode. And look how good he rolls. Transformers actually roll again. So looking at the car mode, the details, he's got some nice red border on the top of his bumper. Same blue stripes on the hood. He's got that nice metallic blackish gray windshield and windows. Nice lower doors all blue with the red stripe bordering it. And some painted tail lights. Some details, looks like some exhausts. Nice spot for the Autobot symbol, probably for the Takara version. Painted tail lights back here too, for the Takara version probably. Nice windows for side view mirrors. It's got kind of like a, almost like a translucent plastic black for his wheels, but it's not translucent. And they got kind of slits in them, but they don't go all the way through. It's not holes. It just goes down lower to the mold, and then there's a plastic underneath it. Pegged in front, pegged in back, but it's pegged in the opposite way. That's the bottom of the car. And that's Jazz. And you can take his Javelin, and you can pop it on top. So he's ready for action. This is Jazz. We'll transform him real quickly to robot mode. I made his bumper seem a lot more difficult than I never had that much trouble, probably just because it's a couple feet ahead of me. So you just pop the arms out of the hood, which are nice and secure in there. You bring the shoulders out like that, open up the doors, flip down his feet, open up his legs. While you pull this up like that, and you get this out of the way, and you close. You make sure this isn't in the way when his hood flips down over his head. So it flips down like this. These kind of snap up in there. They go pop. Listen. Hear that? Pops up in there. There. Make that popping noise. I showed you where that armature and that peg is and the hole back here. You clip that to it to secure everything together. And that is Jazz. And you flip out his fists. If you have any comments, like or dislike my videos, please leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit a like if you really like my videos. Support my channel. And I'll be back for more toys. Peace.